I'm heading home. See you all tomorrow. I'm a newly graduated dietitian called Keita Yamada, and I'm 23 years old. I work for a company that creates videos based on cooking recipes, and I'm in charge of recipe creation and cooking.
You're leaving already? I know it's the end of the workday, but don't you have a presentation to give soon? I wish you'd show more motivation.
I was about to leave when my boss Motoko Kurogane, who was in charge of marketing, gave me a little lecture. The presentation materials are on my desk. If you're wondering about how I'm progressing, you can check them out for yourself.
Keita, watch your tone. She's your boss. Boss, shall I re-educate him?
Wow. Ichiro is trying to sneakily cozy up to Motoko again today.
You can go home now, Ichiro. How long are you gonna hang around here for?
I managed to escape while they were speaking to each other. The next day... Huh? A memo?
Come to the kitchen as soon as you arrive and I'll give you the final confirmation for the presentation materials. Motoko Kurogane.
Why doesn't she trust me? I guess it's 'cause I'm still in my first year with the company. I reluctantly made my way to the kitchen. Whoa! What you doing?
Get water!
No! Don't use water! Please, step away from the pot! I hurriedly wet a towel that I found nearby, wrung it out tightly, and draped it over the tempura pot. Ouch! It's so hot! Ugh.
Oh, it looks like the fire is going down.
Motoko-san! Please, go get the fire extinguisher!
Yes!
I was able to completely put out the fire with the fire extinguisher and kept the damage to a minimum. Thank goodness nothing serious happened.
Thank you. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't appeared. I was following your recipe for frying tempura when it suddenly burst into flames.
My project is a special feature on cooking for beginners. I wrote down the temperature you need the oil to be to fry tempura. Did you check it?
I checked the temperature before I added the ingredients, but then I wasn't sure if the ingredients were cooked or not, and everything went up in flames while I watched.
How long did it take to burst into flames from the moment you added the ingredients?
About 20 minutes.
That long? Of course it'll catch fire if you heat the oil that much.
I'm sorry, I'm too ignorant.
Ouch! Ouch!
What's wrong? You've got burns on your hands. You need to cool them down. Let's get you to a doctor.
I guess my plan wasn't considerate enough for a true beginner cook. I'll have to rethink it. Don't worry, I'll go see a doctor by myself.
Oh! What the heck happened here?
Oh no.
The oil got too hot and almost started a fire.
My goodness! Such a blunder by a new graduate. I'll have to report this to our seniors.
It was me that did it.
The head of the department?
The next day, my project was rejected by the higher-ups, and I found out that the burns on my dominant hand would take 2 weeks to heal.
I'm sorry, Keita-kun. I tried to talk to my superiors, but they had already made their decision.
I'll think of a new plan and rework the recipe to make it safer and easier to understand. I'm sorry too.
Also...
Hey, new guy! You're gonna be leaving this department for a while.
What?
Of course, you can't cook with those hands. You'll be doing other work until your hands are better enough to work here again.
I lost motivation when I was removed from the cooking department, so I took a 7-day vacation because I couldn't do anything until the burns on my hands healed. Dang it. I admit that I didn't give my plan enough consideration, but... Motoko-san is incompetent, even though she's the head of marketing. Huh? Who could that be? What's wrong? What you doing here at this time?
I got off work on time and went shopping. I felt bad that your project was rejected and for causing the burns on your hands, so I thought I'd come and do something nice for you.
Huh? I'm fine. You don't need to support me. I'm getting along great without your help.
Don't be shy. It's inconvenient for you to not be able to use your dominant hand, right? I won't feel better unless I do this for you.
Let me be clear. I don't want you to stay because you annoy me.
Please, if I don't, I'll feel sorry for you all night.
What? Is she so torn up about it that she's gonna cry? Is this what she's really like? I couldn't turn her away while she was crying, so I had no choice but to accept her offer. But...
I'll make you an omelet. You like omelets, don't you? You can eat it with a spoon, so it'll be easy, even if you can't use your dominant hand.
Wait! Isn't that too much heat?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Omurice can be quite difficult to make. I'll just take your feelings and intentions as thanks.
I'm proud of my work in the marketing department, but I've always prioritized work over everything, so I haven't even moved out of my parents' house yet. That's why my housekeeping skills are still a bit clunky at my age.
Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. I'll be fine here on my own. You can head home.
I can't do that!
What you doing? She has a super beautiful face.
I owe you for helping me, and I need to take responsibility for ruining your project. I have no choice but to give you anything you want.
Anything? That's too much. Please, calm down. I'm not asking you to do that. I can feel how sorry you are. Just go home. It's okay.
Okay, you're right. I was thinking about it too much. I'm sorry. I'm always very tough on you because of my position, but I think you have good judgment in the recipes you come up with.
Is that true?
I know this project was rejected, but when things cool down, I'd like you to rethink it, and I'll propose it to the higher-ups again.
Motoko-san, do you care about me that much?
I'm in love.
What?
I love the recipes you come up with. You need to share them with more people.
What?
You know, you've got me by the stomach. I'm a woman who loves to eat, but I'm useless at cooking.
Useless? I don't think so. Why don't you try making a rice ball for me? I can eat it with my left hand. That would be very helpful.
The shape isn't very good, but here you go.
Thank you. It's delicious.
I'm shocked. I can't even make a nicely shaped rice ball. I'm gonna learn to at least do some basic cooking. I know I've been a nuisance to you, but I'm glad I came here today. It's made me realize a bunch of things. I better get going.
It's already dark. I'll walk you to the station.
Don't worry. You should stay home and recuperate.
It's fine. I'm gonna cancel my request for paid leave. I'll work as hard as I can doing some other work. It's irresponsible of me to stay at home. I'll be back tomorrow.
Is that so? I'll come over to spend time with you at home until your hand is fully healed. We can walk here together tomorrow when we finish work.
Sure. Motoko-san. Why do you have to go that far? The next day, I was looking for Motoko-san as I was leaving the office after work. Where is she? We said we'd be walking home together yesterday.
Wait a minute. I don't know what you're talking about.
Was that her voice?
Boss, it's outrageous that you'd bother with a new graduate like him when you have me. I've always supported you with all my might.
It's only natural that we support each other with our work. I'm your boss, and you're my subordinate. But what you said about Keita is completely wrong. I was not seducing him.
Boss,
What the heck? Let go of me! I'll scream!
Stop! She doesn't like what you're doing to her!
Jeez, what a violent thing to do. I was just about to ask her out. If this carries on, I'll be forced to kidnap her.
You can't force her to do anything! This guy!
Hit me! You know what happens after you hit me, right?
Hita-kun, your right hand! Ichido, what on earth did he think he was doing?
He has feelings for you, but he thought you had feelings for me. I'm sure he was just jealous.
Jealous? That's weird. Doesn't your hand hurt?
The pain has gone down a lot, but I was so angry that I almost hit him. I was so happy that you were working hard to help me that I forgot to tell you the pain was subsiding.
That means...
This is a picture of you leaving my apartment, isn't it?
How horrifying.
If he's gone this far, it means he's a stalker, doesn't it? Do you want to report him?
I'll speak to my boss about it.
Don't worry. I'll always be there for you from now on.
What do you mean? That could mean so many things. Are you proposing to me? Wow, I'm so happy. Let's start spending more time together.
Huh? I haven't said anything yet. Do you want to go out with me?
Yeah.
Are you sure? With a lowly guy like me?
Yeah, handsome. I fell in love with you when you came to rescue me from the tempura oil fire.
I'm so happy! Ichiru ended up leaving the company voluntarily, probably because it became too hard for him to stay and be known as the stalker. And we're... Is the recipe easier to understand this way?
Yeah. I'd like to rework it from a beginner's recipe to a kid's recipe and present it again to the higher-ups in our company. So let's do our best. Eventually, I want to publish it as a recipe book and sell it.
Your dreams are expanding. I want to expand our future too. We've been together for a long time, but we only ever talk about work. I want to do something more fun. Motoko-san, why don't we go on our first date soon?
Please don't tell anyone at work about us.
Can't I?
No, you can't.
Ah! Motoko-san, you're spilling the tea! Motoko is once again showing off her clumsiness. I'm still taking care of her to this day, but I love the gap in her personality.